My name is Andrew Hennessey, and I'm reporting from the city of Dundee, just across the Tay, at Newport-on-Tay, Wormit, the Tay Railway Bridge over the Silvery Tay, can still be seen in the deeps when it fell in. And if you have a look at Tay Road Bridge, it goes into the city of Dundee, the city centre. Now, in this day, you'll notice that a low cloud, misty, rainy cloud, and there's wind tearing through the cloud, and it's just fraying and dispersing the cloud quite easily because the wind is blowing this low cloud. But if you look carefully above the city centre, that's between the hill and the bridge and the city centre buildings, you can see this kind of squash, kind of grapefruit-shaped cloud. And it really does look like a solid grapefruit-shaped cloud. It's not going anywhere. It's hanging there for a few minutes. If that was a real cloud, it would be, losing shape very quickly. Because everything else is, if you look at the cloud in all the other parts of the photographs, they're being frayed and moved and torn and pushed about. Not this thing, though. This thing's hovering there. It can be said that some UFOs make clouds. They manufacture cloud as camouflage. But that looks like an unidentified flying object, kind of hiding itself, cloaking itself in cloud, as it were. So, there you are, UFO in Dundee. Either that or can be classed as a very tenacious cloud that isn't doing what water vapour should do, given the velocity of the wind and the nature of the rain and the sea air. It's just hanging there. In my book, I suppose, I'm a believer, so I'm likely to believe it's a UFO, some kind of alien craft or something. I'm likely to believe in that because that's just the way I'm programmed, so I'm a believer. But I'm also a believer in the laws of science as well. And the laws of science and turbulence and the mathematics of chaos would have it that water vapour ought to be doing random things and breaking up into ribbons and strands and tatters, and it's not getting tattered. It doesn't seem to be subject to the same laws of aerodynamics, so it's just hanging there. So I'm a scientific believer as well, and I think that's the science. If you're really rational about it, you can see that is not just a cloud that's there. So these days we all know, there's quite a few witnesses will testify to the fact that these UFOs cloak themselves in cloud that they generate. And I think we've got a UFO in Dundee that morning on Saturday.